Hey guys, and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. We have just come across these interesting little doves in a high society department store. So, let's continue. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Oh no. The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There! The white children! Oh dear, that's no good. You two, where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas? The creatures trail dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons, which rampage during the full moon. Ryuta and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits look like. Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urashihara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urashihara? Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the Christmas tree was already gone. That said, was there something else? Please look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. Mr. Urashihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone. Fancy. You mean these shadows are... Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar, but maybe it's just my imagination. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them then. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Urashihara. Thank Mr. Rabu for us too. How is he doing right now? Azumi is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little bit incapable, or like he's in a subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Later that evening at St. Pigeonations. Salutations, Mr. One. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya. Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? There is a little something going on, actually, aside from the usual. And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away after all. And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy, luxurious discussion of a sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of this town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us where. Where? Okay, whatever. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There is a tree here on campus after all. First I've heard of it. Where's it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakuya must have wanted to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it, but you can see it in his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's young. To a point, at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at that council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu. The Christmas thieves. Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give to Sakazaki a hand. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakuya arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. Huh? What was that? Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? It's cold. Really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. I'm sorry if you can hear my child. She won't stop running around her stuffed elephant for whatever reason. You're weird. So, try to ignore that while I'm doing this. It cannot be helped. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure no birdie gets hurt, all right? Mr. Nanaki, what's happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Chu. Well, It looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean... That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sakuya. Nice flag retrieval. But Sakuya looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in up at the school council room? The council room's window, or rather its wall, is blasted open. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking him, though. Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some kind of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get to Sakuya to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? Save. They don't give you a lot of save spots. I don't like that. Council room or the library? Well, the library, we could see that one guy. Council room. The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Alessa. Oh, Ryuta. Good morning. As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day. As expected of an aristocrat. Ah. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene.